Another responsibility of the professional forklift operator is to carry out a site hazard identification prior to operating. The aim is not only to avoid or protect against hazards, but to eliminate or control them. At the top of this list is to ensure that pedestrians are excluded from any areas where a forklift operates. Forklifts and other mobile equipment should only be operated in areas where pedestrians and forklifts are separated by clearly designated and enforced pedestrian zones, and preferably by physical barriers. In certain states in Australia, this practice is being enforced by the authorities. Ensure that your site has appropriate and effective pedestrian exclusion zones in place. For example, fencing, barriers and gates or high-capacity bollards can be used in certain cases. Even more effective practice is providing pedestrian alternate access such as overhead walkways or access to work areas from outside or under a building. Another important issue is speed. Speed increases the number and severity of accidents. Methods of controlling forklift speed are discussed later in this program. Another important matter for forklift operation is the avoidance of power lines or other sources of electricity, such as conduits. Some other hazards to consider include low doorways, overhead service lines, pipes, wires, beams, sprinkler systems, in fact, any obstructions or other equipment working in the area. Be aware of narrow aisles and other tight places where you'll need to watch your side clearances. Make sure you know where there are any dangerous goods or materials, bridges and surrounding buildings, railway tracks or humps or dips in the surface or any other hazards unique to your area. Be aware of changes in lighting. Driving from within a building with artificial or low light to an outside area with bright natural light may mean that your eyes take some time to adjust to the different light levels. The same applies in reverse when driving from outside to within a building. Always travel at a speed that allows your eyes to adjust within a short distance of travel, or if necessary, stop completely until your vision returns to normal. Also take into account the noise levels emitted by your forklift and any other equipment nearby. Most forklifts are designed for hard, level surfaces. Unless your forklift is specifically designed for such, avoid unsealed areas, as the heavy weight of the forklift may cause sinking, and forklifts have little traction on such surface. Also have potholes, bumps and dips repaired, even in sealed surfaces, so as to eliminate lateral or sideways rocking of your forklift. Remember, if you identify any hazards, such as a spill, you need to not only sort out the hazard, but sort out the source of the hazard as well. Finally, make sure your forklift is suitable for the job at hand. Is the lift capacity of the forklift sufficient? And does it allow a safety margin? Can the forklift attachment handle the job? Is the forklift designed to operate on the maximum gradients on your worksite, such as ramps or drainage slopes? Are you wearing the minimum appropriate clothing and personal protective equipment? What special requirements are there for work on your site? Are you healthy and fit for work? Looking, planning ahead, thinking, using good judgment. These are the marks of a reliable and professional forklift truck operator. As you're driving around, stay alert and keep your eyes peeled for any sign of danger. Good housekeeping is not just for cleanliness, it reduces the risk of accidents. Remember the hierarchy of controls. Don't just protect against a hazard, eliminate or control it.